Hello there everybody, it's TechnoJock back with Galactic Science Season 2, Episode 8, I think? I hope this one's going to be a little bit more streamlined than the last episode. I can only apologise for its kind of haphazardness. But you will notice a big difference in here. I have cleared out everything in here because I'm having a big redesign. What has happened in between episodes has been this system through here has been working very nicely. I've cleaned it up a little bit. As you can see, we've just got the 8 barrels because that's all we need. That's what this is doing. Excellent. 8 different things. So we've got iron, oxygen, silicon, titanium, sodium, lead, magnesium, and chlorine. Perfect. That's all going rather nicely. And what I realised was that I didn't have a very good way of getting, or I didn't have a steady way of getting redstone. And redstone, as we found out, redstone is really only got through sieving dust. We don't have access to dust, but we do have access to moon turf. And if we remember, we can make moon turf. Back in the A Whole New Moon bit, we made moon turf. No, not that one. No, not that one. I can't remember. Anyway, we needed to make turf. In fact, it might have actually been that one. Yes, we made moon turf, and it was done using silicon and oxygen. Turf. Just in a crafting window. So 1 silicon, 3 oxygen, just in a crafting window, and it makes turf. And I happen to have a crafter tier 1 left over from a quest that I did. So we've got oxygen and silicon just being fed in here. I'm extracting from the bottom of here with, I think I'm using these things, the relocators, so they're working out nice for me there. Haven't needed to do any filtering because of course this machine we can just reserve all these extra slots for sticks, and we can only have silicon and oxygen in there. Perfect, it's all working lovely. Exported over just using some nodes, and everything's fine here. I can turn this back on. Just had that node turned off whilst I was getting rid of some extra turf. So that's all good. So we've got lots and lots of redstone in there. The other system I have got turned off just now because I can use the rest of the silicon and oxygen I'm getting to make the silicon dioxide and gravel that we need. Because gravel, as we know, is made from silicon dioxide. And silicon dioxide is made by silicon and 2 oxygen, which would be easy enough to do in the chemical synthesis machine. Although we may not do gravel, we might just use this to make moon rock. Rock, I'm undecided because, yeah, we can make it with 2 silicon and 2 oxygen. And that would make us moon rock, and then that can be used to get all that stuff. But that doesn't really address gold, I notice. Yeah, that wouldn't get us gold, silver, and tin. So yeah, we probably will go with gravel. Yeah. And that would save us a silicon anyway, because it's silicon dioxide, and that's disilicon dioxide, I think. Technically. Yeah, so yeah, we'll do that, and we'll bring out the bottom of here into a chemical synthesis machine and do it that way. But we'll need to do some jiggity-pokery about that at some point, not right now, because I want to crack on with the going up in the world quests. Remember, we've already made our compressor and our circuit fabricator, but I want to get on and get to the point where we're nearly at the stage of going to Mars, and I also want to work on airlocks and oxygen sealers, because if we manage to make this place airtight, then we don't need to worry about having to change our air bottles all the time. Case in point. Just do that. Also, there's something I'm wanting to do with you guys on camera right now, because it's something that I'll probably do in between episodes when I'm cleaning things up, because it's not going to take a huge length of time to do, and it's not going to be very interesting, but I will cover it after the fact with you. And that is one of the modules that we can use with these relocators is a stock module. Where are you? Modules to keep. That's the one. And it needs ender pearls to do it. They're quite expensive, these things, but they are very good. And what we can do is then we can keep a set of stuff in an inventory. So we can put this onto something. In fact, let's just do it. This is my only source of ender pearls really at the moment, or only renewable source of ender pearls. I'm still waiting for it to grow fully before I can plant it on the end stone. But I do have this Einsteinium, so I'm going to run through here and use it in here. There we go. So if I put one Einsteinium in there and then surround it with the calcium carbonate that we got. Remember, we've got this lot from some quests a while back. It makes ender pearls, and we can quite happily just make all of these. Why have I still got one? Ah, no, there we go. So just a graphical glitch. There we go. Cool. That's us. Got 16 ender pearls, and that I think has completed a quest for us as well. Yes, it has. And that means we've got 64 magnesium carbonate, and I have checked that, and I don't actually know what that is used for. Lava. Nice. Yeah, I'm not altogether sure what that's used for. I know it gives us carbonate and magnesium, but other than that, it's not actually used for anything. So I'm going to put it away just now and not concern myself with it too much. Put it in there. But the ender pearls, I want to have a quick play with them for 2 seconds with you, and then we will crack on and do something else. Let me get sorted. Right, so we've got a couple of chests here. I'll just use this nice empty area here. We'll put a couple of chests down, and we'll link them together with the relocators. And I'm going to say, I'm going to grab my stock module and an extractor. So if we put an extractor on here and put in this limestone, all of it's going to go through into this chest here. And in fact, anything we put in here is going to get extracted through here until such times as this chest is completely full. If I put a stock module on there and say I want to keep 4 limestone in there and maybe 1 there we go. You can, oh, that's interesting. So right clicking goes up, and left clicking goes down. There we go. So I want to keep 1 relocator and 4 limestone in there at any one time. Let's go and bung in all of our limestone, and it's going to go and bounce back in. So we've got 4 in there, and if I put in these, then it's going to go and try and put in a bunch, but you'll notice the extras bounce back, and we've got 1 relocator. And if I take that out of there, and half of them out of there, you can see it has kept the stock. So that's kind of what I'm wanting. It's different from a filter, because a filter would only allow the limestone in, say, but it would continually stick limestone in here until it was completely full, which is not what we're wanting for a lot of the situations that we are going to be in. In particular, when we set up things over there with our chemical synthesis machine to make the gravel, we're going to want to have it stocked with 1 stack of silicon and 2 stacks of oxygen, and that way it will keep us going with our silicon dioxide, and that's what I'm wanting to do. But I wanted to do the other quests today and try and get to the point where we can seal this place up. So let's do that and going up in the world. First up, seal me in. We need to make an oxygen sealer. And that is made with a bunch of compressed aluminium, compressed steel, and we're going to make that steel not using this recipe. We're going to make it using the chemical synthesis machine using 15 iron and 1 carbon, because that saves us 1 iron and 7 carbon. Effectively, in fact, no, it's a lot more than 7 carbon, because each one of the coal is 8. So, yeah, 8, 8, 8, and 7. So yeah, I'm going to go and make a bunch of stuff, because we're going to need basic wafers as well. So I'm going to craft a bunch of stuff. I'll be back in a minute. Okay, the last few plates are busy cooking up at the moment, but there is another thing I'm quickly having a look at just now with you. Part of the same quest line, but if we have a look in here, one of the things, oxygen sealer and the airlock that we're looking at. If we have the oxygen sealer, that's okay. 1 compressed steel, that, and that's okay, and that's okay. But I think it's the airlock. Yes, the airlock. We need 2 bits of compressed meteoric iron. Now, I actually have some of this. Hello, Mr. Skeleton. I hope you stay away for the time being, because I just want to do this. You can mine this up with the RR pickaxe, but it takes a long time. So a little tip for you, if you get yourself a block breaker, which does cost a diamond for the pickaxe that it takes, but you can do that much quicker. And that gets you the meteoric iron. I was doing that when I was trying to pick those up without breaking them, so I could just craft them into lots of iron. I imagine if you had a silk touch pickaxe, then that might work. But I don't have a silk touch pickaxe at the moment. But I did pick up some raw meteoric iron before, and those only take 1 ingot to make a plate, so we just needed 2 at the moment, and everything else should be done just now. Yes, it is. Let's put those in there. So I've got the 12 compressed tin, I've got 14 compressed steel, got a bunch of compressed aluminium, I've got basic circuit wafers from back when I made the circuit fabricator, so that's good, and we should be pretty much good to go. I think that gives us everything. I've got redstone on me, which I will need. Yeah, should really have more crafting benches around the place. Let's make the oxygen sealer for a start. So compressed aluminium, compressed steel, that's all good. Let's make 1 of you. And then let's make 2 of you. And like that, and then we can go like that. 1 oxygen sealer. Let's just make the airlock whilst we're at it as well, because that's relatively simple. It's resource heavy, but relatively simple to do. And now, yes, we've got that, and we get another airlock controller. And this one, we're going to get ourselves another oxygen sealer, and I think I've actually got enough resources to be able to make another oxygen sealer as well. I don't have the redstone, but I think, no, I don't. I've got enough compressed aluminium, compressed tin to do it, but I didn't make enough compressed steel. Never mind. Right, so the oxygen sealer. In oxygen sealer will check for an enclosed space. If one is found, the area will fill with breathable air. That sounds simple enough, and we can probably use this system here to help us. But I'm going to have to move things around a little bit by the looks of things, so I might need some more oxygen pipe and aluminium wire. How simple is oxygen pipe to make? That's walkway oxygen pipe. No, we want oxygen pipe. Just glass panes to make 6. Let's see if we can move this over. Let's test it out. Let's just get some glass panes if I have any. It does not appear that I do in there, or indeed in there. Really? I thought I had some glass panes. Apparently not. Apparently I do not. Okay. Well, things are getting a little bit... Ooh, creeper out there. Yeah, I've taken the wall down a little bit, so it's not exactly safe out there at this point. We should open those bags. Whoop-de-doo. Chisel as well. It's good that they go together like that, but not really very exciting for us. Glass. What have I done with my glass? It's in here. Right, let's get 6 of you. Seriously need to sort out some better storage very, very soon indeed. Let's use the heavy aluminium wire because A, we've got it, and B, it might need it. So let's put that there. I'm going to assume that the green dot and the green dot are the same. Like that. Not enough power. It has got enough oxygen, but that's going up very, very slowly because of our power. Probably because we've only got a few leaf blocks next to it. Okay, not the end of the world yet. Check pending. Area too big, unsealed. Right, which means we're going to need more of these. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go and make these and place one in each of the sort of rooms, and I think that should probably do us. Right, before I go off and start making a bunch of stuff, we had the other one from the quest. Not enough oxygen. This one has got oxygen. It is sealed. So I've blocked up these doors here, so it's just doing this little bit here. But look at that. 120 oxygen a second it's going through. We clearly cannot keep up with that. This oxygen storage energy storage module is going down. No, this thing, yeah, it's collecting 16 a second, so we're going to need a lot more leaves. Now let's quickly check and see. Leaves I can get easily. I can set up something almost like our our infested leaf farm for string. And set up something where we're going to get lots of stuff like that. You see, that has gone up, so we've got 24 a second like that. Still not nearly enough, so I can get lots and lots of leaves. I'm going to have to make a whole room. I'll probably go off and I will make an oxygen generation room. Yes. Oh my god, you can repair your RR pickaxe with RF. I just made another one as well because I thought that one was about to break and I would need a new one. I'm an idiot. Okay, before I go and build everything outside, I've started building an area for oxygen collecting, but I wanted to really check something out. This is currently making us 30 oxygen units per second. Now, if I put down another leaf block, you'll see it goes up to 32, and I just wanted to find out the range of this thing. So that's 34, 36... That's 36 at that range. That's 1, 2, 3, 4 blocks away. So the 5th block out. Or is that maxed out at 36? So let's take out those ones there, right? And that's it back down to 32. No, that's the furthest out it goes. That's the furthest out it goes there. So we can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 blocks out. That's fine. And I'm presuming if I go there, because that's obviously 5 blocks out and 2 down. So it might be, that's 34. No, it's in a square around it. That's fine. That tells me what I need to know and how big I need to make the room. Here we go then, one big room later. And it's looking really rather tasty through here. So it does actually butt up against this room here. But I'm not too bothered. It still looks very good. Now, let's grab ourselves one oxygen collector. Just going to pop it in here in the middle on the floor. That will be good. I like that. And then let's get torch on top of it. I think probably would be good. In fact, I'm going to put the torch there just now. Let's get this thing connected. I want the oxygen compressor just now, and then we'll want the quantum entropy accelerator. I think I want that on top. In fact, no, I want that on top first. The storage module, and then that. Cool. So I think... Oh no, it emptied it when I picked it up. That's annoying. Right, well, I will need to put that on there. And then the power goes in the other side, I think. Power goes in that side. Or not. Yeah, it goes in that side. And it comes out the other side. Well, that's fine, because it needs to go into that side. Yes, excellent. And then we will go and put this. So that's got that. And we need power in that side as well. I need more power cable. Who'd have thunk it? Right, let's grab some more power cable and just quickly test this. I realise I'm getting close to the end of the episode, or really I should be getting close to the end of the episode if I don't want it to be ridiculously long. Like so. Not enough leaf blocks. Is that out of range? Okay. Active. Okay, so that is actually too far. I have miscalculated. So 1, 2, 3, 4 away was the limit. That is now getting us a little bit, but I can go round like this, so that'll be too far away as well, is it? No, it says 4. That's weird. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 in that direction. So that's at 4. And now it's at 2. What? What is going on? If I put that there, not enough leaf blocks. If I put it there, it's got 2, 4, 6. I wonder. 4, 6. That's very strange. 8, 10. I'm a little bit confused as to what is going on here, but I am going to fill this area in anyway. 18 there. 20. Yeah, well, it seems to be doing it. What I'm going to have to do though is, I think for safety's sake, I'm going to have to make like little bubbles of oak leaves with wood in between, because I don't want these to all despawn at once accidentally. But that is that's doing that okay. And I'm going to grab these ones from through here. Yeah, because these ones have got wood here to save them from despawning should something silly happen as well. So I think that would be sensible to do. And I will need to figure out where the best place is to have those, because I think what I need to do is I'll have like 2 spaces. So if I put one, if I go, that's going to be 1 and 2, then 1 and 2, like so, and then I put 1 wood there, then I think these can safely go like so. something like that. And then I can come down a further 2. That should be picking up those. Not enough power. Okay. Well, I've probably run out of... it's still charging everything up. That's why. But that's pretty good. I'm quite pleased with that because that's... I think it's running out of power because there's so many leaf blocks. I need to provide it more power so it can get all the leaf blocks. So I'm going to fill up this. I'm going to hook it up to the main power. Shall we see if an oxygen sealer works? No, I think we're going to have to leave that to the next episode, guys. It's getting on a bit, so I'm going to fill this up and get ourselves all sorted out with a big room full of oxygen generation. Until the next time, cheery bye and have a funs.